Dreams and Dreaming.
Plotmock posted on Monday, July 4, 2005, 6:16 a.m.
Hello, Billy. In the last months, I have experienced something strange. When I am going into sleep, I go into a kind of conscious dreaming state. I can wake up whenever I want and can per now partly initiate what I want to dream on. In the beginning, I was very scared when this happened and fought to get awake when I was seething into it. It also has some kind of healing process into it, I think. Could you please explain to me what this state of mind is, and what's the use of it? Might it be schizophrenic factors into the picture? Thank you for guiding us on the right path, D. Plotmach.
Answer: this can be a normal process, not schizophrenic. It has to do with a consciousness training, or conscious training. Many people are learning this unconsciously.
Note by CF. You can use this state of mind to learn about yourself.
Peter_Brodowski posted on Monday, November 27, 2006, 1:18 p.m.
Hello, Billy. Did you receive my letter in the mail? Hopefully it did not offend you for whatever reason, and hopefully I was not too curious to the point that I become a bother. I'm curious as I have got no reply. My official question is this. Let's say I had a dream about reading a book, and as I read the book, I became aware that I was in a dream. So I memorize a sentence or two from the book, and when I wake up, I write what was written in the book down in a journal. Is there an exercise one can do that will enable them to be able to remember much more than just 2 sentences, like perhaps a paragraph, etc.? Thank you.
Answer: we are checking this. Note by CF. You can mail a copy of the letter to me if you don't get an answer within 2 weeks from now. You have to try to memorize the things in your dream, and you shall try to be aware in your dream that you are dreaming.
Peter_Brodowski posted on Monday, December 25, 2006, 11:17 a.m.
Hello, Billy. This question is in relation to the topic of my last question. I have been aware in my dream that I am dreaming for some years now. These past 3 years, I have been really focused on matters of dreaming. Oftentimes, I realize I am dreaming. Recently, I had a dream where I became aware that I was dreaming. I began to try to bring about things I was looking for example, a person or a place or situation, and at some point the dream ended, but I did not find myself awake. Instead, I may not be able to explain this as clear as some. Perhaps it was as if I was conscious, but I was in total darkness, yet I knew I was not awake with my eyes open. Then I pictured a forest and concentrated on moving into the thick forest. As I penetrated the forest, another dream began, and I was in a regular dream. When I awoke, I thought about what happened. Is there such a thing as being conscious in the subconscious, aside from being in the typical traditional type of dream? I find if I picture certain images and focus, I trigger certain reactions in my subconscious that bring about a variety of interesting results. Can you perhaps shed some light on this event? Any bit of insight would be of help. Thanks, Christian. Okay, I will wait patiently.
Answer: no. There is no such thing as being conscious in the subconscious, because you are in your consciousness. The dream itself can only be interpreted by the dreamer himself. It is sensible to investigate one's dreams, because this resembles meditation. In dreams, you can learn about yourself, especially if you are able to stay conscious in your dream and to influence the course of the dream.
Incredible, posted June 2007.
Dear Billy,
I have 6 years practicing meditation, and I had many weird experiences, such as out-of-body experience, vivid and conscious dreams. In many of those dreams, I had scenes where I am burning small objects and moving other objects with the power of my mind. When my consciousness connects with the object I feel in the dream, an acute pain inside of my head. Is normal that type of dreams? What do you recommend to me?
Answer. Probably this is a case of wishing dreams Wunschträume, triggered by your unconsciousness. If a person is aware of dreaming, he can direct his dream. Your out-of-the-body experiences has been letting your consciousness powers have an effect outside of yourself.
Incredible, posted July 2007.
Hi, Billy. I had another weird experience that left me impressed during the times that I was meditating inside the pyramid. I dreamed that I suddenly appeared in the house of my aunt. The time was about 7 a.m., and she was washing the cutleries in the kitchen. She notices my presence, and in fear, she caught a kitchen's knife and pursued me. I ran to the room of my cousin. Then she entered to the room and in fear asked to my cousin, "Where is the man that was entered here?" My cousin answered, "What man, Mom?" "Nobody entered here." Then my aunt said, "Are you sure?" And she began to look through the room. After that, I waked up from my dream. At the next week, she visited my home and told me the weird experience. She told me that she saw a man standing behind her while she was washing cutleries in the kitchen. She, thinking that he was a thief, pursued him with a knife in her hand until the room of my cousin. She told me exactly all the details of my dream and all that I did during this. From my own point of view, that was a real out-of-body, because I have a witness that saw me in action. If that was a true out-of-body experience, how advanced do you think that I am in the meditation? Can I use those experiences to measure my progress in the spiritual area? Thanks.
Answer. This may have been a Wartraum true dream, which is linked with Feinstoff Sinnlichkeit, which isn't the same as supernatural or supersensory. And your experience is no indication of meditative evolution or sped-up progress in the spiritual area.
Incredible, posted August 2007.
Hi, Billy. I have a question that have me bestirred for some years. I don't know if you have the answer to this experience. In the year 2001, before the 9/11 attack in the World Trade Center, I had a vision where a black shade with human shape appeared in front of me and told me this: Ariel, Ariel. I will create a new atom 1 month after that happened the terrorist attack on the World Trade Center. Then some months after the terrorist attack, I saw on a television show in the Chanel 23 of Miami. A woman from the panel said that before the 9/11, a shadow with human shape appeared in front of her and told her that he will create a new atom. The woman also said that many peoples around the world had this weird dream or vision. My question is, what is this vision or dream and its meaning?
Answer. Perhaps you did receive, if you are a sensitive person, thoughts that were thought in by a group. Regarding the meaning, this could be a sectarian slogan, as for example from sects like the Rail Group, etc.
Memo 00, posted October 2007.
Hi, dear Billy. I would like to know if it's possible to meet someone in dreams, that is, for example, if I fall asleep and dream about you, and you fall asleep and dream about me, is it possible to have conscious and real interaction with another person in the dream world? Thank you very much. Take care.
Answer. Yes, that's possible and can also happen while persons are awake. G. If you notice and realize that a person is thinking of you.
Peter_Brodowski, posted November 2007.
Hello, Billy and Christian. Thanks for the answer to my previous question. Next question. Over the last couple of years, I find that the more interest I take in matters of my consciousness, something interesting happens. It seems now I have dreams of past times in my life, like when I went to high school, etc., but my conscious thoughts would reflect the time I'm living in now. So, for example, I go to my locker in the dream, but since I have not used it in 8 years, I forgot the combination, and I don't know what my next class is that I am to go to. Yet, there I stand, trying to remember the locker combination or the room number I'm to go to. Can you give me any insight into this? I think this is a result of paying attention to matters of my consciousness on a day-to-day, moment-to-moment basis. Thanks.
Answer. These are things from the past which you are processing now, because you did not do so in the past. All human beings are doing this, but to a different extent, of course. This can happen to everybody, and it depends on the consciousness-related progress development.
Sin, posted January 2008.
Billy, I cannot possibly thank you enough for what you have done for us. Since I can never get any questions posted to you due to internet difficulties, I was hoping on posting more. Then a question. 1. I am currently practicing meditation, but I do not know what to expect. I feel lost and confused to what I'm supposed to be doing. I do not know if I'm making any progress. The only incident that happened to me was when I meditated when I woke up. I was in my bed and not in the siding position, and that I felt energized, but I cannot recall any memories to what I was doing. I did not dream and I did not remember when I went into a deep state. Is this normal for someone who is relatively new? 2. I read a way to learn a language fairly quick by self-hypnosis and/or sleep during speeches. Do you have any good programs and/or devices that can help achieve that? 3. For about 8 years, I have an ingrown toenail and it doesn't look too good shape. I got surgery 2x and it just keep coming back. I tried trading it with hydrogen peroxide, but it feels like it has no effect. Is there any methods and/or herbs that can permanently fix this issue? Moderators. Yes, I am aware that I posted 3 questions, but it's questions I constantly try to post, but I experience internet difficulties as stated above. It is up to you to submit all 3. Order of importance. Sincerely, Derek Hill.
Derek, I will post your questions, but it is not up to us to determine the importance of your questions. Also, please understand, Billy is not a doctor. He is just human like the rest of us. So, he may not be able to answer your question. Scott, moderator.
Answer. Answer to question. Number 1. Each human being is dreaming while sleeping, even if a person does not remember having had a dream. Not all dreams come into the consciousness. Therefore, the answer to your question is yes, this is normal.
Note by CF. While it may be remarked that normal is relative.
Sin, posted March 2008.
Thank you for your answer to my previous one. I keep getting these dreams like once a week or something about visiting you, but when I arrive and you see me walking up the road, you always tell me that I'm not allowed here or that my visit is unwelcomed or something along those lines. Also, I don't know if it has anything to do with anything, but every time I keep trying to come and visit you, something always comes up, such as financial sudden changes, robbery, police stash 3 grams of cocaine on me and forbids me from leaving Canada. Stuff like that. Is this some sort of a sign or something? Gerald Massey.
Answer. Those are normal wishful dreams, Wunschträume. You cannot take them for real or as a sign.
Melly, posted August 2008.
Salome Billy, I read in a translated material that you stated how dreams can be medicine for us. On daily basis, I practice some affirmations which have produced great benefits already. I want to experience the practice of affirmations in my dream state also, but I cannot make it happen, even though I am aware that I am in fact asleep and dreaming and thinking of wanting to improve my thinking, but I feel stuck. In order to further improve my psyche's health, I would like to know how do I transfer my daily thinking affirmations into my sleeping state so that these dreams and their specific content act and become the medicine for my psyche in my daily life. Sincerely, Salome Bianca.
Answer. Before you go to sleep, intensively occupy yourself with the issue, jar matter. This will need much time and exercise until you are successful. It is possible to steer direct dreams.
Typhareth, posted July 2009.
Several months ago, I dreamed that I was seeing everything circular. My vision way of seeing as I dreamed was in some way circular. Somehow I began changing it to be square, sort of like the shutter on some cameras, and it was very difficult to open this square, but I did manage to open it. As I was opening, I could begin to see into it, and once it was open, found myself outside in a clearing near a lake with trees around, and it was night time. Calm and very peaceful, and I could see the crystalline night sky with stars that were like diamonds being so clear. The dream gave me great peace, but it feels somehow like it represented a choice, perhaps. The question is then, could Billy and/or the peace tell what it was all about? I can guess and feel all day, but it remains mysterious to me. Thanks.
Answer. You must find out for yourself because dreams, their meaning, are closely connected with the personal life and thinking. This dream could show you a new path or something valuable.
Shaban_1190, posted October 2009.
Dear Billy, my little brother had a dream about the Pleiaren and the beam ships. He said that the beam ships were of a different design. They had the rectangular bumps on the rim, but the rim was bowl-shaped, and on the top and the bottom was elongated. He also said that he saw Ptah, Quetzal, and Sim-Yar-Se, and when the ships came close enough to the window that he could see them. I, too, was in his dream experiencing the same exact thing. Eddie, I would like to know what this dream my brother had means. Danke und Salome.
Answer, nothing special. It's just a fantasy.
Peter_Brodowski, posted January 2010.
Dear Billy, I have been dabbling in gaining consciousness in dreams. I have been successful in this aspect, although I do not do it as often as I would like to. What sort of benefits can arise from this exercise? Thanks.
Answer. This entirely depends on what you make out of it.
Marbar, posted August 2010.
Hello, Billy. I'm just going to put that complaint about the Pleiarens to the side for now. Here is a good suggestion for a contact report. You and the Pleiarens should conduct a special reunion contact report. In this contact report, you, Ptah, Sim, Ya, Se, Playa, Quetzal, and Asket give tribute to Svath and discuss other matters. I had this type of dream more than one time. The dream is when I'm laying down on my bed taking a nap during the daylight hours. The setting of these dreams is in my bedroom, and I'm in first-person view. In the dream, when I look at the wall, it begins as something coming out of my forehead. It looks like some kind of laser beam coming out of my forehead, and when it hits the wall, it turns into a blob or energy plasma of white light surrounded by an indigo or a violet aura, and it stretches out. This thing makes a sound that I really can't describe with words. With this white light with the indigo or violet aura surrounding it stretches out, it shows me a scenario. This process repeats once or twice. Can you please explain this type of dream and provide an example of one if you had a dream like this?
Answer. This is kind of a vision in a dream. Nothing special.
Elba, posted October 2010.
Dear teacher, I appreciated your response to my previous question about the spiritual teachings on children. I missed the 2 previous posting times dealing with the death of my mother and those thoughts and feelings. I'm feeling better now. My question now is, I have had premonition dreams. Do they have anything to do with the meditation? I had one dream with a car accident and I didn't pay attention to it. Then the accident really happened exactly like my dream. The second time I had a dream, but this time I paid attention and I think avoided it. But continue having dreams that scare me because I don't know if they are premonitions or not. Sometimes they are really bad and I don't want to deal with that. So in consequence, I have stopped meditating for now. What should I do? Thank you for your time, Salome Elba.
Answer. Such vorausschauende Wahrträume, foresighted true dreams, must not necessarily have a connection with meditation. Therefore, you don't have to stop meditating. You can use such dreams to deliberately avoid negative things to become true.
Ross Tarek, posted August 2011.
Good day or evening. Herr Meyer, in late 2007, around 3 a.m., I gently woke and stayed awake for a while, about 6 minutes max. While trying to calmly fall back asleep, I felt while laying on my bed a compression near the shins of my legus, though someone had just taken a seat there. I then became a bit anxious to get back to sleep. I turned myself over and faced my window. While now facing the opposite direction, my left shoulder now is touched gently twice in an excuse me type manner. This experience would happen once more in February of 2008 at about the same time of morning. Herr Frainer was kind enough to provide me with a response in which he told me that these events were the doing of my subconsciousness. How does a process like this play out? P.S. Much gratitude and love to you, your beautiful partners, and the wonderful vision that you all have worked and continue to work towards bringing forth as reality. Well, wishes to all, Ross Tarek.
Answer. The subconsciousness expresses itself through dreams, and depending on the intensity of a dream, an effect can be created that feels like a material effect. There may be no recollection of the dream, but there is still an effect triggered by the dreamee. The feeling of a touching.
Phi_spiral, posted October 2011.
Dear Billy, thanks again for all your help. The nature of my question is to understand the relevance, if any, of our dreams in the sleeping state beyond the specific incarnation they may occur in. There are, of course, different types of dreams, some which give insight into our psyche and can help us overcome fears or shortcomings, and others which give us warnings of potending events. Sadly, so many of our dreams still go unremembered into our waking state to reap their full potential benefit, despite our best efforts. As our consciousness evolution continues, this will change. Through hypnosis, we can remember dreams stored in our subconscious memory. And at the end of a lifetime, our memories are downloaded into the overall consciousness block, Gesamtbewusstsein block. Is there any value to an unremembered dream from one lifetime to another, or are our dreams too specific or too much a product of our current personality to have any value to any personality of a future incarnation of the spirit form? Kind regards, Bob.
Answer. Dreams only matter in the actual life and help to digest recent experiences. And dreams have an effect and help a person even if they are not remembered. Besides, each person is dreaming each night, also those who claim having no dreams.
Hawaiian, posted November 2011.
Aloha, Billy. I have a pressing concern about Dream Conscious because I actually meditated in one dream, and the dream froze for about 3 seconds, in which I heard in the background a male voice saying, "Did you see that too?" I also do telepathy to some characters, mostly female ones, and interact emotionally with others who react too. The question is whether I should pursue this further to experience even spiritual telepathy, since it is here in the dream state where the Pleiarans often influence others, and since we cannot physically meet them like you can. Why not interact in this realm since it appears logical? I did meet Albert Einstein when he showed me the math formulas to exceed the speed of light, but I spent too much time trying to memorize the equations and not listen to what he has to say. I am not someone who likes to be still and just not interact because one learns more that way, or should I not interact with the characters in my dreams? Mahalo for your time, Hawaiian.
Comment by moderator, Hawaiian, it is hard to discern whether you're asking one or two questions. Hopefully you noticed the request that people only ask one question per round. I will let Christian decide on this one. Please be aware of this request. Thank you, Scott Message, edited by Scott on November 26, 2011.
Answer, forget it.
Note by CF. And even thinking about learning spiritual telepathy in this life is a sign of overestimation, because there is only one single person on Earth who is capable to perform that highest form of spiritual communication. The rest of us is thousands of years of development evolution away from getting near to even think about beginning to learn that ability.
Jan, posted March 2012.
Dear Billy, following question is about dreams. Small excerpt from your text concentration, meditation sleep. During sleep, the meditation continues to be effective, whereby the consciousness connects itself with the data of the unconscious and subconscious, through which dream events then arise. While thinking about my question, it is my limited understanding of dreams that dreams and being awake should work analogically with day and night. Or life and learning materially here, Kairi, afterlife and learning spiritually on the other side. So while sleeping, we subconsciously analyze dream, everything from what we experience during the day in consciousness. Block every day anew, and by every day enriched in the content, only if we were ever able to remember dreams when we mornings wake up. Question is, if one goes to sleep and then during the night one starts to dream, what steers and regulates the subconsciousness to pick up first this or that particular topic in dreams? Thank you, John.
Answer. Since there exist not just one kind of dreams, there's no precise answer possible. Dreams are steered by the consciousness in connection with the subconsciousness and the unconsciousness.
Spring_river, posted September 2012.
Hello, Edgeward. I saw the film that Michael made and enjoyed it very much. To see you laughing made me feel very warm inside, and I was laughing with you. My question is, I was asleep and dreamed that you and me were having a conversation and laughing, having a joyful time, but this was before I saw the film. I can't remember what we were talking about, but can you tell me what the dream meant? Thank you for everything you have done and do for us all.
Answer. Dreams are linked to, and depending on one's everyday thoughts and experiences. There may be visionary aspects involved, or the collective subconsciousness.
Note by CF. Since it was a pleasant dream, just take it what it was. A pleasant happening. Actually, dreams can only be explained by the dreamer him or herself.
Jan, posted October 2012.
Dear Billy, this question refers to one of the previous question answered 29. April 2012, regarding dreams that you answered with words, since there exist not just one kind of dreams, there's no precise answer possible. Dreams are steered by the consciousness in connection with the subconsciousness and the unconsciousness. So for better understanding, the inevitable question arises, what kinds of various dreams do actually exist? Thank you, Salome, Jan.
Answer. Wartrum, true dreams, kind of a vision, Albtraum, nightmares, connected with fear and fright, Psyche-related Träume aus dem Tagesgeschehen, Shaik's dreams based on experiences from one's daily life. Träume aus bestehenden Gedanken und Gefühlen. Dreams based on existing thoughts and feelings. Warnträume, Shaik warning dreams.
Hawaiian, posted February 2013.
Aloha, Billy. I have posted a description of dreams you have answered to someone asking about the different types of dreams and want to clarify if there are more to these 5 types you listed. Erstens, Wahrträume, true dreams, kind of a vision. 2. Albtraum / nightmares, connected with fear and fright, psyche-related 3. Träume aus dem Tagesgeschehen, dreams based on experiences from one's daily life. 4. Träume aus bestehenden Gedanken und Geflen, dreams based on existing thoughts and feelings. 5. Warnträum mark warning dreams. The question I have is, how many types or levels are there in one's dreams? Because I have been aware that there are several levels of interaction, such as 1. Non-participant, when one is strictly an observer and the dream is displayed without any influence. 2. When one has no control and is subject to the will of the dream. 3. When one has direct influence and acts upon the dream. 4. When one plays the role of an arbitrator and decides between 2 opposing views or characters. 5. When one interacts with another using primary telepathy and exchanges thoughts without speaking. 6. 7. Mahalo nui loa Hawaiian, thank you very much.
Answer. There are countless types or levels in dreams because dreams are dependent on the state of psyche, body, thinking, etc., etc.